A longtime fan favorite of the series, Rebecca has shown that even though she's the youngest member of STARS, she can still hold her own when the time calls for it. Being one of the characters from the first game and still with the series today, fans of Rebecca eagerly await her return to the Resident Evil franchise. But until then, I can share what I have learned about her. From being a pyromaniac to getting mauled by monkeys, here are 25 facts about Rebecca Chambers. Rebecca, much like Wesker, was a child prodigy, graduating with a bachelor's degree in chemistry at the age of 18 and was scouted and recruited by STARS shortly after. She was given the position of rear security and medic within the unit. Because of her young age and lack of experience, Richard was put in charge of her, serving as her mentor. Rebecca stands at a height of 5'3". As an Easter egg in both Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake, there is a photo of Rebecca in an athletic outfit holding a basketball. Despite her height, she was on the RPD's intramural basketball team, being a huge fan of basketball herself. Rebecca was born in 1980, which as of 2020 makes her 40 years old. Rebecca's blood type is AB. Resident Evil 0 originally began as a title for the Nintendo 64 and featured Rebecca with a classic outfit, including a white beret, but Billy would have given her the red bandana she sports from the first game. Because of Rebecca's slightly androgynous outfit, the director of Resident Evil 0 requested that all of her alternate outfits be a bit more flattering to her figure, which is why all of them show off her legs or midriff. During the marketing of Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster, Capcom held a design contest for a shirt that Rebecca could actually wear in the game, and there were 3 winning designs titled Zombie-Kun, Super Nurse, and Jill Sandwich. The DLC costumes released for Zero are some of the strongest bits of fan service in the series, including many outfits that allude to previous games. These include her classic outfit from the original, the cheerleader outfit which was originally exclusive to Deadly Silence on the DS, the alternate costume she wore in Arrange mode of Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut, the white beret uniform she wore in the cancelled Nintendo 64 version, and the athletic uniform seen in the aforementioned Resident Evil 2 Easter eggs. In the Mercenaries reunion for Resident Evil 5, Rebecca was brought back as a playable character and was given special melee attacks that utilize a flame spray, making her a very useful and stylish character. For unknown reasons, these flame spray attacks were removed from the Mercenaries 3D for the 3DS. While she isn't seen, Rebecca did join the BSAA as an advisor after Raccoon City was destroyed.
I'm Rebecca! Oh no!
There is a limited edition Rebecca action figure released as part of a collection for Resident Evil 3, which is interesting since she's not in that game at all. In Resident Evil 0, Rebecca's face was modeled after the Japanese pop star Ayumi Hamasaki, who at the time was a spokeswoman for the franchise. This is also a reason why her face was changed in the HD remaster, most likely due to not having the rights to her likeness anymore. In Umbrella Chronicles, there is a sub-chapter taking place during the time that Rebecca is treating Richard's wounds after he was attacked by Jan, illustrating the mental toll of the mansion incident on her and the other STARS members. Resident Evil Vendetta was the first time we saw Rebecca in 15 years, last time being in Resident Evil 0 in 2002, not counting the HD remasters. In Vendetta, she ends up getting infected with a new virus called the A virus, which is a sort of combination of the T virus and Las Plagas. During the story, she actually takes 2 different vaccines for it, making her one of the 3 main Resident Evil characters to be infected with a major virus and need to be cured, the other 2 being Jill and Sherry.
If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
In the original Resident Evil, you have several choices, including one where Chris can choose if Rebecca will help him or not. This choice affects the fight with Plant 42. If you said yes, Chris will be grabbed by Plant 42 and you will take control of her in order to make the V-Jolt and save him. If you said no, Chris will have to fight Plant 42 on his own. Rebecca has given a thumbs up in every game and movie she's been featured in, making it almost a sort of trademark among fans. This hand gesture is seen in a lot of Japanese media. Originally being a slightly rude way to refer to someone's lover, it evolved to mean good job or okay, most likely due to influence of American films. In recent years, games have started removing all uses of red crosses, since the symbol is protected by international and humanitarian law. But in spite of this, Rebecca's costume in both Resident Evil 0 and Remake were not altered, though the symbol was removed on her model in Resident Evil 5. Rebecca not only stars in the prequel game, but also stars in the novel Caliban Cove, which takes place between Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, though the timeline is inconsistent with the canon series. Caliban Cove details the events of STAR's team being disbanded, as well as Chris, Barry, Rebecca, and the captain of a different branch of STARS all trying to find proof to expose Umbrella's crimes. Shinji Mikami, the creator of Resident Evil, has stated that Rebecca is his least favorite character personally, citing her lack of independence and said that she just isn't a strong female character like the other women in the series. While that's his personal opinion, he does understand that she is a very popular character and has allowed her to be included in many instances to keep fans and staff happy. While most of the cast for the original Resident Evil were notorious for bad acting, Rebecca's voice actress, Lynn Harris, has actually had an expansive career voicing characters in games, playing a lot of well-known characters like Michelle Chang, Nina Williams, Sophatia, and even Sarah Bryant from Virtua Fighter. In Resident Evil 0, there's not one, but two instances where Rebecca should have been infected with the T-virus. One scene where an infected monkey takes a bite out of her, drawing blood, and another where it slashes her across the back, most likely infecting her, both of which are unskippable, unavoidable cutscenes. As for why she never gets infected, there have been several explanations that have been presented over the years. Things like STARS being immune due to an inoculation they all received, the virus not having a 100% transmission rate, and some characters just having a natural immunity. I guess Rebecca falls into one of these categories. And that's it for this list. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if there's any info on Rebecca that I may have missed, please leave it down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other facts videos and subscribe if you haven't already for future videos like these. Until next time, I'm Kai Morgan, and as always, thanks for watching.